Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So once again, we're underway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi. He's found a way through. He's having a hit! And no, just off target. Hakimi. Pressing high and with purpose. Oosterwolde. And it's Pedri. Hakimi. Ekitike. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Bellingham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's had it nicked away. Mendes cuts out the pass. Bellingham. David De Gea.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Szoboszlai. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Nuno Mendes.
This is the time you need that pace.
60 minutes played. Foot in. Spread to the right. Ekitike. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That is lovely. Pedri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20.
Kvaratskhelia.
Number 4. Szoboszlai. Coming on the field.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 9.
That's an excellent interception.
Number 7. Yudis. Substitution.
Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's shifting through the gears here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found a way through. And that's been drilled in. Hakimi can clear it away. Now it's Neves. And he shoots! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Mbappe is onto this. That is good alertness. Yildiz. Zaire Emery. And Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like...
And the shots! And no mistake! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Borussia Dortmund have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And we come to you now with a quick
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Soboslai. Rice. Now João Neves. Nuno Mendes. And he's managed to get free. And it's Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. Well played right. Vinicius Junior! João Neves. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Threads one in. It's a sweeping cross. Vinicius. Oh, good effort! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Volendam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played, lovely. Now it's Akliush.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's neat. Shot could be on. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Çalhanoğlu. Soboslai. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Soboslai. Oh, that's clever. Vicario can get it clear. And it's Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So they have... Goes for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Volendam have reclaimed it. João Neves. Searching pass he's played there. Chance, surely! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Kimmich. Oh, important interception. So a temporary halt to the action. Borussia Dortmund are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So it's back to business.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the...
Just a keeper in his way! That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Vicario, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Osimhen, and that could set him on his way. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice, and here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. That could spell trouble. Vinicius Junior. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He has found a way through. He's found some space.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Çalhanoğlu charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Akliouche. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Akliouche is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Locatelli, Akliou, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that pass isn't the best. Shot a goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Foot in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Neves. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well measured. So no flag here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Akliouche. And he's worked it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rice. And he's being shifted off it. He came in hard, very hard. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10, number 45,
Oosterwolde,
number 5, Vinicius Junior,
Zaire Emery.
number 20, Çalhanoğlu,
And here's Yildiz.
number 7.
That's a good
Yildiz.
ball.
Number
Kvaratskhelia! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And here's Zaire Emery. Oh, well played.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a good ball out wide. Ekitike providing an outlet on that flank. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Locatelli. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they did.